referring to as low birth rates.
Yes.
So that is what I want us to look at. Why is it that in most families, in most marriages, and generally in some countries, there's this significant drop in the number of children being born? There will be expectations, and which means if you miss a day, someone else might replace you.
Yeah.
Imagine a woman going for a maternity leave, and maybe she's at the peak or she's at the height of her career.
Yeah.
Someone else might replace her. So most of those women, they will not really want to go on a hiatus or a sabbatical to.
I think what you're saying is about like the fullness of being Korean, the identity of being a full Korean. And I guess that also here in the Philippines, I don't know if you observe it, but these past few years, there are a lot of Filipinas who are getting married to foreigners, not just whites, but also blacks and Japanese, Koreans, Chinese.
Hello guys, this is Promise, the host of Simply Promise and You. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have any opinions, ensure to drop them in the comment section. It promises to be informative, educative, and entertaining. Welcome guys. Hello guys, you're welcome to Simply Promise and You. Today we just feel like standing to address a very, very important trend that is going on in today's world. But if you're new to this channel, please make sure you like, you share, you drop your thoughts under the comment section, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. So I remain your humble host, Promise, and this is my very beautiful queen.
I'm your one and only usual co-host, I am Mariam. So what are we going to talk about today?
So let's talk about, there's this trend, something that is happening in the world today that many people have not really paid attention to. That is, there is this significant low birth rate in the world today. So I really want us to address it. So when we speak about low birth rates, that is the society, a specific society not being able to have give birth to many children. I get it. So meaning that the rate at which mothers give birth has significantly dropped. So that is what we are talking about. That is what we are referring to as low birth rate.
Yes.
So that is what I want us to look at. Why is it that in most families, in most marriages, and generally in some countries, there's this significant drop in the number of children being born in the society?
Okay.
And before we proceed with that, I would like us to know that the country that is at the top of that chart today is the country that are the originators of K-pop. So which country am I talking about?
It's South Korea.
Yeah, so they have a significant decline. So in South Korea, they have a significant drop in childbirth, meaning mothers or generally families are not having enough children today. So it's very, very, very low. And which means there's not enough significant replacement plan for that. And that can be very, very, very dangerous.
Well, for me, since we have mentioned South Korea as one of the top, I guess, when it comes to like declining birth rates, I think that South Koreans in this generation really focuses on their own careers, mainly because of the economic statuses of those people there. And as someone who knows, some Korean citizens, I have known some Korean people since my mom worked in a Korean type of business for like almost 19 years or 20 years. So I guess that they mainly focus on their career. And, South Koreans has this pali-pali culture. So pali-pali means, it's a word in Korea, which means like being fast. In their culture, everything must be fast. You should eat fast. You should do these things fast because there are so many things ahead and you have to finish these, and that. So I guess they don't have time to like plan for, making their own families. Just like what I've said, also the cost of daily living in Korea. I think it's not that easy to live there. And I am watching one of the vloggers there. She's a Filipino who is married to a Korean man, and she always shares about like the cost of the daily living. When she was like sharing to us about her uh, what do you call this? Her salary. People here in the Philippines will think that, oh, that's a big salary compared to the minimum salary here in the Philippines. But no, there's a reason why her salary is big. That is because the cost of the daily living there is also expensive. And that is one of the things that people should understand. Um, and that is why I also can't judge Korean people if they don't want to have like kids. Well, mainly not now, because I guess they're more focused on their career and saving in the bank, something like that. Koreans are very hardworking, so I guess that's it.
Yeah, speaking of being hardworking, that is why if you check in Asia, they have one of the most booming entertainment industry.
Yeah, it is.
There's this rise in the number of K-pop artists, and their movie industry is very, very, very good.
Especially in horror and thriller.
Yes, that's wonderful. I believe almost everyone likes Korean movies. That's why they have wonderful series like what is it? Is it Squid Game?
Squid Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us are dead.
So you can imagine a society that has such a significant industry like the entertainment one. There will be expectations, and which means if you miss a day, someone else might replace you.
Yeah.
Imagine a woman going for a maternity leave, and maybe she's at the peak or she's at the height of her career.
Yeah.
Someone else might replace her. So most of those women, they will not really want to go on a hiatus or a sabbatical to maybe nurse children or to have a maternity leave. So when you realize how the hustling and bubbling society that South Koreans find themselves, you then see why some of them are not really having enough children. And but here's some of the cons that comes with it.
Okay.
When you have such decline in birth rates, some of the cons is that your demographic, your ethnicity might start getting mixed up.
Yeah.
What will happen is that some of your people will not start mixing with other races. I'm not saying that it is very, very bad, but then you realize that in some years to come or in some decades to come, you will not be having a mixed Korean citizenry. You'll be seeing Filipino Korean, Nigerian Korean, American Korean, and when that thing happens, that semblance or that core thing that really makes that Korean society very, very unique or very, very, very notable, it might really be missing.
I think what you're saying is about like the fullness of being Korean, the identity of being a full Korean. And I guess that also here in the Philippines, I don't know if you observe it, but these past few years, there are a lot of Filipinas who are getting married to foreigners, not just whites, but also blacks and Japanese, Koreans, Chinese. Like there's a height of that. And I guess that here in the Philippines, it's slowly becoming like Korea. Like
really
people,
because the Philippines is a country that is known to have many
people
children.
But people in this generation, when you ask them, they will be like, I don't have an idea yet on getting married, even though they're already in their 30s, because they're thinking of like, oh, if I have a children, I have to save for him or her till college, blah blah blah, for the expenses. So I guess it's more of like a pressure.
I think the Philippines is more populated than South Korea.
It's more, of course, yeah.
So that's just it, because I've been thinking about it. The time will come whereby the Korean ethnicity will be mixed up.
Yeah.
And for the far right or maybe the conservative South Koreans, they might not really like that, because they would want South Korea to still remain the South Korea they grew up in. And if you check today, previously China was the most populous nation in the whole world before it got overtaken by India. And one of the challenges that China also has, especially in the province of Hong Kong, is that the demographic that that has become very, very cumbersome and very, very worrisome for them is that they have a bulging aging population. So meaning when this particular generation or passes away, they don't really have that young demographic. So which means they might really want to go and seek outside labor.
Yeah.
So some things are just big issue. I don't know about Philippines. I feel like if care is not taken, that might really also happen in the Philippines too.
Okay.
But for we as Christians, all we know is that God's commandment, which is go into the world, multiply and replenish, is still sacrosanct.
Yeah.
It is still necessary. For me, I would advise that people give birth as many as they can. For me,
As long as you're married,
as long as you're married,
and you're
as long as you're
capable.
married, please, as long as you're married,
and you're capable.
and you're capable. For me, I've always made my intention clear. I want to have 6 kids.
Don't be like, okay, I want to have a children this year, another child. This, if you know that you also can't do it, like financially, physically, emotionally, mentally, just like at least have a second thought about it, because it's also the child who will suffer.
Yeah. So to end this, I will just ask the viewers. Do you want a decrease in the world's population, or do you want an increase in the world's population? Just let us know under the comment section.
Yeah. And if you guys have any thoughts about it, please, you can share your thoughts and we can reply to your comments down below. And please like this video if you have enjoyed it, share it to your family and friends, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. See you on our next video.